such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Wembanyama. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Miller. Good on the 13-footer.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Prosper. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. To the paint. And the basket by Prosper.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Henderson will bring it up for USA. Trailing by 2. Pass to Miller. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Henderson finds Thompson. From the arc, 6 to shoot. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Rupert. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Rupert. There's Avanti. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Got a hand on it.
And guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. USA shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for your USA, Scoot Henderson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Henderson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Koulibaly. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Avante Henderson defending. Pass to Koulibaly. Team World with another miss. Here's Hendricks. Scoreless thus far. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fades. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
That puts them in the lead.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. Just 5 to shoot. Koulibaly, no good. USA leading by 4. Thompson outside. Passes to Henderson, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be... stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Vezenkov. To end the drought. Rebound by the kid.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now, here is Lawson. Covered by Brewer. Out to the right wing. Here's Vezenkov. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the kid. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here's Lawson. Team World needs to get off a shot. Brewer with the steal. And now USA on the break. Here's Bates. Now the pass to the kid. There's the triple. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Sissoko. Still scoreless. Over Brewer. Sissoko, no good. USA leading by 6. Here's the kid. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The kid's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for USA. On offense, here's Team World. That's tipped. And now USA on the break. Uses the glass to finish the lead. And now an 11-point USA lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Good ball movement here by Team World. Sissoko passes to Lawson. Clock at 4. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
For Team World, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the kid. Basket, good. The kid's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's USA sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4. Sinks the triple.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called. And
most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Wembanyama, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Avanti. Team World with another miss. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for USA. Hendricks. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And USA making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Substitution.
Completely new group for USA. Here's Vazenkov. It's taken away by Brewer. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for USA.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Yep, that one goes. 16 points for the kid.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Covered by Brewer. Lawson outside. It's deflected. They recover it. USA lead by 14. Here's Lively. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Right wing. Covered by Brewer. Here's Sissoko. It's hauled in by USA.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
To the left wing. Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Lawson.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Ball's knocked loose. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here we go. USA running again. And the shot is good. And USA leads by 18.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
That one's good for Vazenkov. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the kid. Lawson defending. Fires the three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And it's USA with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA.
Substitution.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for USA.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Team World trails by 19. Get out there with Brewer, and it's Kennedy in at the center. Over to the left wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. They get it again. Sissoko's shot is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And for Team World, they've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sissoko in at the 3 slot. Covered by Brewer. Back to Lawson. Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by USA. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bates. Finished off the break. And USA leads by 19.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Lawson has the open look. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the kid. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Wembanyama with it.
2 minutes.
11 points in the game. Here's Vezenkov. It's hauled in by USA. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the kid. The shot that time, not on target.
USA.
Good defense by Wembanyama. And the kid picks up the foul.
4th team
That's foul number 2 for him.
Into the lineup for Team World, Charles Bediako.
Team World trails by 18. Lawson right side. And that one's on target from the wing. And it's 8 points for Watson. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Bates. Here's the kid. Watson defending. USA working now with the new shot clock. That one good for 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Vezenkov. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Back to Lawson. Uncovered. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, the kid, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by Team World. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Vezenkov. 7 points in the game. Lawson outside. Puts up a deep 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's USA cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
You've got Thompson. He's out there with the kid, and it's Kennedy in at the 5. Lively's gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Koulibaly. Ball stolen. Here's the kid. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And So Wembenyama will bring it up for Team World.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Miller surveying the floor.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15, 20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Here's Wembenyama. Lawson outside. Shot clock at 5. Now Wembenyama.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Number 17. Assist from MyCareer.
Here's the kid.
By team.
There's the pass to Lively.
Team World foul. Victor Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2, Derek Lively.
Good on the second free throw.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Brewer's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Going inside, and they're pushing it up.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Covered by Miller. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wing. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Brewer passes to Kennedy. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. This really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time